there is no stopping the juggernaut that is Rajasthan Royals. They've played 4 matches away from home in the IPL this year, and they've picked 4 victories, with the latest of them coming against the Lucknow Super Giants at the Ekana Stadium on Saturday. And more than the win, actually, what was the highlight of this match was Sanju Samson's unbeaten 71 runs. Given we're close to the World Cup squad being announced for the upcoming tournament in West Indies and the USA, in that context, Sanju Samson's innings will go a long way in solidifying his contention for that spot that he's yearned so much for in the Indian team. Rajasthan was asked to chase 197. Historically, Ekana has not been a very batter-friendly venue, but off late we've seen that scores of 170, 180, even 190 plus have been managed at this particular track. And while Jaiswal and Butler gave a brisk start to the visitors, they lost them in the space of 3 deliveries, which sort of opened up the window for Lucknow Super Giants. It was again the trusted pair of Riyan Parag and Sanju Samson over out there in the middle, but with Riyan Parag falling, the Royals were left at 78 for 3. There was some nearly 120 runs short of the target, with the 3 wickets gone down, and Lucknow was just about starting to claw its way in. Another highlight for the visitors in this match was Dhruv Jurel coming to form. He was at the press conference yesterday and he said that I know the team management has been backing me, and that is for a reason, and it sort of paid the dividends today. He got his first 50 of the tournament. So far in the tournament, he'd batted 5 times. He got some 50 runs. Not a very good strike rate either. But again, RR is somehow finding ways to win. They've played 8 matches. They've played 9 matches, and they've had some 6 or 7 different man of the match winners. So this entire unit performing has really helped them be where they are right now, at the top spot with 16 points in 9 games. Mathematically, they're okay, still not qualified, but they're almost there. Coming to the Lucknow Super Giants, I think one question that will be talked about much, one point that will be talked about a lot, will be Ravi Bishnoi bowling just 1 over in the innings. KL Rahul held him back, and he brought him in the 15th over, where he eventually could get 1 over and didn't really have an impact on the game. He couldn't sway the game in his team's favour. In the first innings, it was an all too familiar story for the Lucknow Super Giants fans, where it was KL Rahul who was forced into the task of anchoring. We've talked so much of him, trying to up his strike rate, trying to attack more, but again his team does not allow him that luxury. Today also, Trent Bolt struck in the first over. He got Quinton de Kock. Sandeep Sharma then got Marcus Stoinis out for a duck, and KL Rahul had no other option but to sort of steer his team out of trouble. Given the circumstances, given the situation, he did extremely well. He got some 78 runs. Had he not gotten out, I think this 196 runs could have been 206, 210. Even Lance Klusner said at the post-match conference that they were 10 to 15 runs short in the first innings. Assisting KL Rahul through this rebuild rescue job was Deepak Hooda. Played perfect second fiddle, supported him at the right times, attacked at the right moments, but eventually Ashwin's carom ball proved too good for him, and he perished. Although he was trying to attack, but he perished and could not continue further. And then again, once he fell, once KL Rahul fell, there was hopes on Nicholas Puran, and he had an off day. He couldn't fire, and then we've had a similar story for LSG through the season, that nobody else really stepped up to give the final flourish to the innings. The next assignments, LSG plays on 2nd May. And LSG plays on actually 30th April. RR plays on 2nd May. LSG plays on 30th of April against MI at this venue, and they're still at 10 points. They're still 4th. And as Lance Krusner put it, they're still in control of their destiny. They have it in their own hands. And after beating Chennai Super Kings twice, they would not want to let that momentum slip away with another losses, given they play 2 more games at home. So how they fare, we'll have to wait and find out. But as for RR, these are good times in Jaipur.